Hi guys, welcome back and thank you for having a look at this video blog of mine. Today I just want to have a quick chat with you about fitness and being on the ambulance service with SWAST or whoever you're with. Before I joined the ambulance service, I was quite fit and healthy with the way I was going fighting, I was doing my running, going to the gym, that sort of thing. When you're on relief, meaning that you don't know where you're going, who you're working with, or what days you're working, only up to 6 weeks in advance, it's quite difficult, I find personally, to then figure out when you're going to put your fitness in. You know, when you're going to be able to do your run, when you can do your swim, your cycle, that sort of things. Now, down to from my problem is this complete laziness, and because of my laziness and being so tired, over the last, well, I suppose 3 or 4 months, I've probably put a couple of kilos on, and that's basically because I haven't been as active after work or before work as I used to be. Okay, my fear when I went onto the ambulance service, especially doing nights, was being starving hungry. So what I used to do at the beginning of my career as an ECA was I used to pack a lot of food. I used to put rice and chicken and crisps and everything I could possibly think of, because I was really, really nervous that I'd be so hungry 2 o'clock in the morning that I'd be shaking because I'm hungry. And of course, if you have a Cat 1 or a heart attack or something like that, you've got to be fit and well to be able to handle that stress and that physical activity. So consequently, I've overeaten in my evenings, which is a real smack hand for me because I know better. Okay, so I would say a bit of a word for advice for those who don't want to put on extra weight, who are usually fit and healthy anyway, or if you are, thinking of doing anything in between shifts, which is really important. You must try and keep up your physical activities, okay? No difference in there. If you go to work and then you come home, you have something to eat and sleep, and that's all there is, you're going to put on the pounds. It is quite a physical job, but if you're not used, most of it's all sort of walking around, a few up and down stairs, and going in the car and driving. You're not doing runs for 5k, you're not going to be doing press-ups and sit-ups and doing a CrossFits and things like that, okay? So you need functional fitness for this job. So what I've been trying to do recently is the days off, especially in the morning, and now it's really super hot, like 30 degrees, I'm going to try and get runs in. Okay, so only about 1 or 2 miles because it's so hot for me. I used to do 5Ks, but I just can't do it at the moment because I'm so unfit at the moment again. So what I'm going to try and do personally is get 3 runs in a week, in the mornings or after shift before I pick the kids up. And also with my food, figure out what I'm going to be eating, because in a 12-hour shift, you'll have 2 half-hour breaks in that 12 hours, okay? So the first half of the 12 hours, you'll get a half-hour break, and then the next half, you get a half-hour break, okay? If you have a 10-hour shift, you only get 1 half-hour break. So all your food has to be in that. But you can pick in between, if you're waiting for the next call, it doesn't stop you having a quick sandwich in the cab. This doesn't stop you having your drinks of water and stuff like that, which we really do need at this time of day and this time of year with all the sun. But what you've got to be careful is what you eat and the quantity you eat it with, because otherwise, if you don't use up the energy, you're going to be putting on the pounds, okay, as fat. All right. So watch what you're eating. Try and get some protein in there. Try and not snack on crisps and chocolates and things like that, because that's not going to be great for you in the long run. That'll give you a short sugar fix, and then you'll be dropping like a stone, okay? Try and find some simple sugars to keep you going, okay? So it's things like if you have your rice, if you have your potatoes, you can put them all into a packed lunch box, and you can have that for your main meal on your main lunch break. In between, you can have your fruit, you can have your bananas and things like that, and you can just chuck them in the bin afterwards, okay? So you can snack in between, but make sure what you do snack is not going to be putting on the pounds, okay? And then in the days off, even though you'll be absolutely shattered probably the first couple of months starting this, especially if you're doing night shifts as well, try and find out what your rota is for that whole week, and then try and put in at least 3 types of exercise in that week for half an hour at the very least. Okay, so 3 days, half an hour each. You're supposed to be doing something half an hour every day, but to start off, if you're not used to this, try 3 times in a week. And that could go for a vigorous walk. You don't have to run or jog if you can't do that. I can't stand jogging and running, but I'm pushing myself to do it. But walking, a brisk walk, making sure that your heart rate is up, that you're sweating and you're actually working, that will give you enough energy expenditure to lose weight as well, okay? Try things like press-ups and sit-ups. Don't go silly and go 100, 200, because that doesn't actually do you any good. And it certainly doesn't increase your muscle size that much straight off. Start off with, try basic 5, and then try the next time, try 6, and then try 7. But don't go more than, say, sort of 15, because otherwise you're not actually doing any difference in your muscle. When you get to the point where you can do 15 every single time, then add weight to that, okay? So body exercises with weight is better than having too many, lots and lots of repetitions, because your body is going to get used to those repetitions, and there's no force to contradict that. So if you'll say, these guys say, oh yes, I did 100 sit-ups today, and 100 press-ups, and 100 squats, and things like that, that's great, but if your body's used to that, it's not going to grow. It'll grow when you're adding a bit more force, adding a bit more pounds, so you have a couple of water bottles in your hand, if you haven't got a gym, that sort of thing. So that's just something to think about, all right? Also, in this job, it's really important to get the sleep in, okay? It's it may seem obvious when you're doing a night shift, you're going to start at, say, 7:30 in the evening, to get at least 4 or 5 hours in before then. It's very difficult, especially in the daytime, especially when it's really hot and sticky, and if people outside are noisy, you have to keep the windows open or whatever. So what I do is I try to put something over my eyes, because I don't have any blackout curtains, and I try and find a way to sort of block out the sound. If you put earplugs in and your alarm's next to you, as long as the alarm's loud enough, that should be fine, but my alarm's not loud enough, so I can't put earplugs in. Okay, so sleep is really, really important, because if you're caught 3 o'clock in the morning and you're really super tired, and obviously you've got a Cat 1, you've got to be on the ball, driving to that location, which will wake you up anyway. But you've got to be safe for not only yourself, but the passenger that is in the back, and also your colleague. Okay, so that's my quick sort of rundown for fitness for the ambulance service. Drink plenty of water. Try not drink any sort of sugary drinks like Lucozade or Coke or anything like that, because 1, you'll be running to the bathroom, and 2, it's only a sugar fix for a few minutes, for hours, and then you'll come to a low stage. Basically, just water is the best thing for you, really. Okay, just keep yourself hydrated. Right, that's me for now. I shall do another video later on about the last couple of shifts I've had, and I shall catch you later on. Take care, thanks again for watching. Bye bye for now.